English Folk Expo is a showcase platform for English folk roots and acoustic music. This is an invite-only event. We are trying to ensure that there are primarily buyers here.
I've come all the way from Australia to have a look and see what's happening currently in the English folk scene, and also to look for some acts that we could bring out to our festival.
So for me, this is most interesting showcase I've ever been to, also because it's so small and because it's so concrete about folk music.
You can see people on YouTube and listen to them on CDs, but they never quite get the effect on an audience unless you see them live.
The majority of the live performances take part as part of the public festival Homegrown. But we also mix in with that some private showcases specifically for the delegates.
And the venues they're all within, I'd say, walking distance rather than running distance.
You kind of nip in and check out a couple of songs of one act and then go see another and cover a lot of ground in quite a short period of time.
The quality of the music is so exceptional, and so the musicianship, and there's an enormous amount of young artists coming through as well. I mean, the age range is huge.
Sometimes people get caught up on the label, and particularly English folk music being Morris dancers and ballad singers and a lot of accordion, which it is, but it's also a lot more than that as well. Once people can push past that little label of folk, then there's like a whole world waiting to be discovered.
Our absolute focus is on getting live bookings for our showcasing artists, and indeed all the other artists that are represented by the agents who come to this event.
I've seen some very good things, yes. Last year as well, I booked a lot of bands that I saw here, so that's working.
I think that there's a lot of people that we could bring over, so that works really well for us and for our audiences.
We do a survey every year, which is done by an independent music consultancy, and as a broad estimate, we're coming out at over £1 million spent on artists by delegates for each event.
The business side of the expo, I think is really good here because it's not that many delegates, so you really get to meet a lot of people.
You can see some very sharp and edgy transactions in the music business, but it's not like that here. Which isn't to say people aren't professional, which they have to be to survive in a niche market that is actually, as is folk music, is everybody's market.
And we look forward to it, so every year it's a sort of kind of highlight of the calendar to come and just unwind and discuss things. It's great, really good.